What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell and make sure you give me a big thumbs up and also leave your comments down below. What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You guessed it. I'm your girl, TMR, and I'll definitely be your host today. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube. Honey, you better ask somebody about this 2 Live crew. Thank y'all so much for showing up and showing out. And we're going to get this reaction started with roll call. Hey, Newton Third Law. Good afternoon to you. Hey, Courtney. Is it Casey Harris? Hey, Casey Harris. It's Boss Lady Jones. Hey, sis. Good afternoon. Miss SWV. Nika Raynor. Hey, Bella Bougie. Nika EM. Ebony Locks. What's up, y'all? Yes, shout out to the Bush Gang. By far the best bushes on YouTube. Barty Gang. Hey, Barty Gang. Many Shades of Darling. Hello. Hey, the realest Virgo. How are you today? Hey, J Empress. Simply K. Jessica. Hey, TMR. One of my favorite actors. You and about 6 others are doing a good job. Oh, Jessica, thanks so much. I appreciate the support, sis. Hey, Queen V. Hey, Rocky. All right. Hey, HB, Sleek Diva. Hey, Broke. Hey, Delightful. Hey, Mo. Okay, y'all. Look like the gang's all here. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Bankhead. Sakara. Capricorn Lady. Hey, sis. All right, Queenin. Okay, y'all. Look like the gang's all here. Let me see if I hope I didn't miss anyone. Let me look. Loving Myself. Loretta. April and Kat. Jamie. Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Tam. Okay, y'all. Hey, Mary Blue Latoy. Okay, y'all, looks like the gang is all here. Let's go ahead. Hey, Pearl. Let's go ahead. Pearl says she on that highway rolling. I know that's right, sis. Hey, Trinise. Hello, Mrs. Tasha Mods in chat. Hello, Trinise. Hey, Monique. Hey, Steph. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get this reaction started. Before we do, y'all, we have a new channel that I want to bring to you guys' attention. They're actually hosting this live today. So y'all know with YouTube is popping, okay? Every day there are new people coming to the platform. And when I come across channels, I want to share them with you guys because, again, with YouTube, it's all about supporting, okay? So if you're a person who has a YouTube channel and you want to get mentioned on the live show, DM me at Tasha Marie TMR and we can make that happen. So this channel today, you guys, I want to bring to you, it's a lifestyle channel. She does lifestyle, cooking. She does all type of stuff. You know, now, you know, we do have niches on YouTube, but people are just up here wanting to share their lives, certain parts of their lives. They just want to share it with others, you know, and it's nothing wrong with that. So right here, we're going to go to Life as His Queen. This is her channel right here. She's been on the platform for a little bit, y'all, and she has 961 subscribers, okay? Matter of fact, she got 962, okay? Because I'm just going to go ahead and subscribe and set my notifications to all. So every time sis put out a video, I'll be one of the first to know it, okay? But she had, like I said, you guys, she had a lot going on her channel. Her most recent video was a day in my life vlog, organizing her closet. Ooh, sis, I feel you on that because I damn sure got to organize. Oh, my goodness. But what I like most about her channel, you guys, her and her husband take a lot of vacations, honey. They be going places. They done been to California, Gatlinburg, child. They done been every daggone where, okay? The most recent vacation was about 2 weeks ago, where they went to Los Angeles. We're going to take a look at a little bit of the video and see what's going on over there in LA. Just one moment, you guys. I don't know why when I share, it stalls like that. I really need to find out why that's happening. Okay. Let me see if I speed it up some, if it'll make a difference. Hold on, you guys. Let me see why it's doing this. I don't know why it's been doing that a lot lately. So there you go, right there. Okay. So hold on, you guys. Let me go back so I can share my screen again. I apologize for that. I need to find out why is it doing that? Because it hasn't been doing it. It's just been doing that here recently. But let me get back to the vacation, honey.
I seen the Starbucks, but I ain't gonna know.
Well, I love her hair. Her hair is too freaking cute. Oh, that's cute. She got her little wifey tank top on.
We are in. We are in. Headed to the police lane. You excited?
He's like, yeah, I'm excited.
He gonna be excited.
That's what I'm talking about, honey. Get out and enjoy your life. Beautiful. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and support her channel. She has 962 subscribers, y'all. She just needs 38 more subscribers and she'll be at 1,000. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that this 2 Live crew I got over here, I know you guys can go over there and help support. So make sure you guys go over there and support her channel. I really would appreciate it. The link to her channel will be in the description box. And thank you guys so much. So, y'all see who's on the thumbnail. Y'all see what the title states. We're going to be talking about my Jazzy life, okay? And hey, Michelle. Hey, Yana. Hey, Angelica. Hey, Latrice. So, yesterday, Jasmine put out a video. Okay, and she put out a video saying she took the kids to get their speech eval. Okay, so we know Jasmine's been talking about this for a couple of months now, and she was finally able to get the kids in to get a speech eval to see how much help they're really going to need. So let me read your comment real quick, Miss Ray. It's hate. I can't believe y'all spend all this time critiquing her life like this. If it is constructive criticism, you wouldn't have to get an audience and react to her life every time she posts. Well, Toka, it's called an episode, and we watch these channels and we get into what's going on over there. Now, what I will say to you is you are more than welcome to stay. And if you don't want to stay, then you can definitely go up in the good bushes we got up here. We have a part of our sector called the Bush Gang, and you definitely can go up there. Okay. So, what was her name, y'all? You take something. You take. What was your name, sis? Utoka. To Utoka's point, you know, we're going to take a look at Jasmine's comment section. I'm not here to watch the actual video. Y'all know, here's my thing with this whole situation. Jasmine has shared a lot about her life, right? And more about her children and her situation with her twins, okay? And I know a lot of people don't, us as moms, y'all, we can relate, because a lot of us have children with disabilities or, issues or things of that nature. And I will say this about Jasmine, for her to film it like she is, it's courageous of her to do that because, again, us as moms, as parents, a lot of times when we see stuff going on with our children, we really, it's hard for us to digest that, because we want to think that our kids can go through life with no issues, they can, excel as far as they can go. But, as we know, everybody's not perfect, right? So if this was love and hip hop, you wouldn't be saying that. So girl, please. Yeah. So, but what I would say about what's going on with Jasmine, and this is just a personal opinion, I personally feel like the reason why people have the opinions that they have about Jazzy and what's going on with her family is because, y'all, we have seen many videos, live streams, videos of when Jasmine was having, the kids were having behavior issues or whatever they were going through. And Jasmine didn't think to stop filming that and allow her kids to go through whatever they were going through, their emotions or whatever, in peace. Because at the end of the day, if they have behavior issues, it's really not our business to know that as the public, right? That's a private matter that she should deal with herself, the children, and whatever doctor, psychologist, or psychiatrist, or whatever, she's using. It's not the business of the people to know that, but again, Jasmine has came out here to show people what she's going through as a single mom. And here we are. I mean, every one of us have obstacles or a hard upbringing and past, but you got to put your hang-ups and issues aside and put your kids' issues first. My God. Yeah. And I think Jasmine is working towards that. I really do. We know in the beginning, Jasmine was probably a little bit in denial, or, I'm not, maybe even not denial. Maybe she just didn't understand what was going on with the children, right? Maybe she just wasn't aware. Maybe there was no self-awareness. And maybe now, because, many people have been talking to Jasmine, in the comment sections, behind the scenes, or whatever. Maybe, again, this is an assumption. Maybe Chris has been an influence to her too. Maybe he's picking up on things with the children that he probably feels like, needs some medical attention. And, we know that Jasmine listens to Chris, right? And maybe he is part of the bigger influence to help Jasmine get the aid of the children that they need. Now, from the video that I saw, today, I saw today, Jasmine, the little girl Ava, she seems to be excelling really well. I was very impressed the way she was, when the speech therapist was showing her different pictures and the way she was able to pronounce what was in the pictures. And even when she didn't know like the word, but she knew what it was. And, that was very impressive. She said there was a part, I guess, when it was Aiden's turn, Aiden wasn't as receptive to the lady. And so Jasmine said that she didn't film that part. And that's okay. You don't owe us any explanation. Me personally, I wish Jasmine probably wouldn't have ever even started this whole thing with the kids, because at the end of the day, those kids deserve their privacy, right? They definitely, although they're 3, they still deserve their privacy. Can you imagine 10, 15 years from now, when those kids possibly run across these videos, they probably gonna be looking at their mother like, why would you put my business out there like that? I mean, obviously they can't say anything now because they're little bitty kids, they're little toddlers. But when they get 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, they're probably going to question their mama and say, my mama, why did you put my business out there like that? Because it's really not for the world to know. And because there are so many comments that come across to Jasmine, I really feel like Jasmine gets very overwhelmed with the critiquing. But here's the thing: when you're on YouTube, that's what people do. They critique me, they critique all these content creators. You can go watch a cooking video and you can drop down in the comments of whatever content creator's cooking video, and I guarantee you're going to see somebody in that comment section critiquing what you're doing in that cooking video. You could be doing an arts and craft video, and I guarantee you drop down in the comment section and there's going to be someone there critiquing that video. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Trice. Jasmine's starting to see what everyone has been telling her. Hopefully she listens to the professionals and what they suggest for the twins. Yeah, hopefully she does. And here's the thing though. With Jasmine being pregnant with this new baby coming on, obviously she doesn't know what to expect with the new baby, and then already having 2 children with, it seems to be some somewhat of some delays or whatever, because she's seeking out speech therapy for them. That's a lot to put on your plate. And again, I don't know this for certain, but just by watching her videos, it doesn't appear that she has a very large support system to help her. Y'all, we remember seeing those videos of Jasmine when Chris wasn't there and she was there by herself, and she had a lot of days of desperation where remember, she would say, nobody would help me. Nobody will come get my kids for an hour, 2 hours. No one will help me. So I'm hoping now that Chris is in the picture and she's pregnant, she's about to have a baby by him pretty soon. Hopefully now him being there is a help to her with those children. Excuse me. I commend her for finally taking the steps for early intervention. I just really hope she steps up and becomes a strong advocate for their needs. They'll flourish well in due time with it. They definitely will. They definitely will, especially if she gets the right speech therapist or whatever type of help they need. If she gets the right one, because sometimes you have to go through a couple people in order to get the right one. Because just because someone says they are professional at whatever they do doesn't mean they do it professionally. I know that from my own experience dealing with my own children. Just because somebody say they went to school and they have a degree in this doesn't necessarily mean they know what they're doing. Okay. I hope she follows through with those speech sessions. She already seems overwhelmed. She does. She seems very overwhelmed with the kids, still working on the kids' potty training, still working on, the other 2 children, her 2 oldest kids, being pregnant. Now she's, speech therapy. Like, that girl got a lot on her plate. And I'm hoping, and the reason why I keep mentioning Chris is because Chris is there in the home, and he had a lot to say when they did that live the other day, because he had suggested to Jasmine that the twins be in separate classrooms, so Aiden won't be so enabled on Ava, or dependent, on Ava. And me personally, I would have, if I was Chris, if he could, had the time to go to that appointment with Jasmine, because maybe he could have expressed to the therapist some things that he sees in the children, and maybe he hasn't mentioned to Jasmine or whatever, and maybe he could have been there to listen to the evaluation so he could get a better understanding, because he's in the home communicating with those kids just like Jasmine is. So I think he should have probably been a part of that evaluation with Jasmine. Hey, Lynn. She's the number one exploiter of those children. Yeah, keep watching. She is. And sometimes, to me, when I watch Jasmine, I'm like, sister, are you doing this because you're trying to help other women in your situation? Or like, really, what is it about? Because like I said, we're going to go back to those old videos of live streams where she would just let those kids have behaviors to the point where a lot of people were like cringing in the comment section, because they was like, girl, what the hell is going on? Because, most people are not used to seeing that. It's just like when you go to the grocery store and you hear kids screaming and hollering. What is the first thing you do? You turn around and you look, you like, parent, are you handling that? So that's what a lot of people did in her comment section. They were looking at Jasmine like, sis, are you handling that? Yes, TMR, and Jasper is in denial. She keeps saying Aiden is shy. Sis, that's not the diagnosis. Yeah, now that's something I disagreed with her on. Again, these are her kids and she knows her children, but I don't think it's that he's shy. I think it might be more of some type of developmental delay that keeps him from wanting to engage. I know she said the therapist couldn't really evaluate him because he wasn't receptive to the woman. And me personally, Jasmine probably should have walked out the room and allow him to be there alone with that lady, because what's going to happen when he goes to school? You can't be or daycare or wherever he's going. You can't be there with him. And as parents, it's hard for us, but you have to allow him to express himself without your assistance. Me personally, I don't really think, I wouldn't call it shy, because y'all know he quick to get in that camera and say, hi guys. A child that's shy wouldn't dare be visible to the camera. He would shy away from the camera. And for the most part, that little boy doesn't do that. So I don't think it's shy. I think it's something else. And me personally, Jasmine needs more training, right? She needs more training on whatever's going on with her children. That way she can better understand what's going on, so she can be better equipped to help those kids. Let's see. You say yes. Like, what are you doing? Your kids are still entitled to privacy and showing more sensitivity, even if they aren't old enough to request it. Have some dignity and do the right thing. Yeah, and that's just my thing. Just some of the things that they go through. Just refrain from showing some of that, because they still do have a level of privacy. Although they're children, they still do have a level of privacy. And I don't think she should exploit everything that goes on with those children like that. Even if people question you about it, you ain't got to answer them, because it's nobody's business, and again, that's just my personal opinion. It's sad those kids having a mother like her. They will never get the help they truly need and deserve. Well, you know what? We'll say this, the realist Virgo. We'll say that now that these kids are getting ready to go to school, okay, we'll say that maybe a professional at the school, a teacher, a psychologist, whomever, a nurse, whomever, will maybe pick up on some of the behaviors, and they'll intervene, because a lot of times when the school sends you information or advise you of what they're seeing, typically for most parents, they tend to act on what the teachers or the professionals in the school are saying. So maybe that could be the case for Jasmine. I don't know, but it sounds like she's moving in the right direction. I just hope she follows through with it, because she's getting ready to have this new baby coming anytime now, and that's going to take 99% of her attention, because this new baby has to, she has to coddle this new baby and thrive this new baby as well. My ex's mom used to say my son just didn't want to talk to his teachers. He needed speech therapy, and his tonsils removed. That baby ain't shy. Yeah, no, I don't think he's shy. I just think there's some other issues going on, and hopefully Jasmine is more involved, or gets more involved, and stop saying that he's shy, and really tell these people what you see his behaviors at home, his mannerisms and behavior at home, so they can better. Because you got to remember, the speech therapist or whomever, they only know what you tell them, right? And based off what you tell them, and after they start working with them and they pick up on these mannerisms, then they'll be better equipped to help the children or whatever areas they need help in. Shakaya. Hey, Shakaya. You said, let me see what you stated. You said, hi, Tasha. Hi, Chad. I come to realize Jasmine herself just don't understand things herself, but I'm glad she took them there. I have a 3-year-old son with speech issues, and now he goes to Head Start. Yeah, good. Good. Let's see. And they are going to work with him with his speech. Exactly. Yes. And then you, as the parent, whatever they're doing, when he comes home, you follow up. Poor baby. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Poor baby. I think this is Jessica's comment. Um, Poor baby didn't even know what a noise a duck makes. I think Jazz isn't taking the time to teach the teens anything. You are right about the school helping my son started preschool at 3. I felt he was autistic, but once he went to school, they are the ones who helped us get him into a special school. See that and if especially if you get him into a good school and you get a good teacher. Um, Rep and BK says, Zach, I don't think she tells it. Yeah, I think Jasmine tells the doctors or the professionals what she knows, what she feels, what she thinking and what she's, you know, saying out of her mouth might not be the correct thing, but the more they hear her say it, and they again, once they now that they're going to be, I think she said they're going to get therapy twice a week or something like that. And once this therapist starts building a routine and working with them, then they'll be able to point out what they see as issues or where there's improvement can be made, and then they can relay that to Jasmine, and then Jasmine will get a better understanding. Y'all got to remember, she's just getting this stuff started, and with her just getting it started, it's going to take some time for her to develop some things to be able to help those kids as much as she can help them. Even if they start speech therapy, Jazz still needs to work with them at home. She can't expect others to do everything. Yeah, and we're not necessarily saying that's gonna happen, but I see where you guys going, because we see Jasmine drop the ball a lot, right? By watching her channel. So, but let's hope with her having a new baby, maybe that'll open her eyes, because now, she's gonna be stretched even thinner. So I'm just hoping that Jasmine is prepared for everything that she has in front of her, because unfortunately for her situation, there's no daddy there to help. Chris is there, but he's the daddy to that, though the baby in her belly, not them. She usually drops the ball. She didn't. Hey, Sofa, does anyone think her delays are due to her locking them in their bedroom often and not engaging with them, or do y'all think it's genetic? Mika, I don't know. I think it could be a combination of the two. It definitely could be. The way that little boy behaves, I am not convinced that his provider has not made mention of referring him to a behavior specialist or a child psychiatrist. But you got to remember too, Monica, they're just now getting to the point where somebody's going to be working with them on a consistent basis. And maybe after, I don't know, a couple weeks or a month of consistent seeing them twice a week, maybe this professional will pick up on that and maybe suggest that to Jasmine, if that is what the situation is. I really think a lot of his behavior, it comes from the lack of Jasmine redirecting him, using positive reinforcements to redirect his behavior. That's just my opinion. Hey, Anissa. So, y'all, we're going to take a look at this comment section real quick, okay? Because this comment section, I noticed, though, because I saw the video last night. I said today. It was last night. It was early this morning. And I noticed that a lot of the comments that were in there, obviously she removed. So again, this is like my point exactly. This is why I really feel like she should refrain from sharing so much about her children and what they're going through. Because if you can't take it, don't even display it, right? Because again, that's a personal, private matter, what's going on with your children. It doesn't need to be content for the world. Okay, so right here, like I said, a lot of these comments have been deleted. I noticed that when I saw it again this morning. But one of the persons said 0710 Camo 8 says they are professionals who evaluate kids all day, every day. They know the difference between a kid who is shy and one who has speech issues. Some Kiara says, there is no need to feel ashamed about your kids needing help, especially Aiden. A lot of parents are going through what you are. You could have used this as an opportunity to encourage others to seek help for their kids that struggle. Actually, this is the real and raw content that people would love to see and would actually help. Let me see. Helped. I mean, this comment is cut off. Okay, I think she's saying just help too. Um, So a lot of, like I said, y'all, there was some pretty mean comments in here. And that's why me as a parent, I probably would have refrained showing a lot what was going on with those kids because it's not helping her mental. It damn sure it's not helping those kids. And I would have refrained from showing it, but she keeps putting it out here like that. So, um, somebody says Aiden does try. I can see that he just can't get his words out correctly like Ava. He talks just as much as Ava. You just can't understand him. There is no need to try and cover it up. Anybody with common sense can see that. I'm just glad you finally got them the therapy they need. Yes, and that's one thing I can say. I'm glad she took the initiative to get the kids the help that they need. Because if she was in denial, obviously that wasn't doing anything but hurting the children. There is nothing wrong with them getting speech. Early intervention is the best. Even if you feel that Aiden is shy, as a special educator, I will tell you that they can accurately assess with the kiddos during the interactive play. Kudos to you for making the first step. Please follow their directives to ensure that they make adequate progress. Exactly. That's the thing. Jasmine just has to follow through. Okay. And with her being a at-home mom, she should be able to find the time to do that. Okay. Now I know she said I don't know when they're starting school because Texas is on a red zone. So even if they don't start school within the next couple of weeks, whatever the speech therapist gives her to help them while they're at home, hopefully she finds time in her day to give them like an hour of time. I don't know, 30 minutes per child. More than likely, she'll probably have to do them together because Aiden, he just, when I watches him on camera, when Jasmine's giving attention to one of the, Ava, Aiden wants the same equal amount of attention. Jasmine's coming from a mom with the autistic adult. My son has a speech impediment, but with all the speech you get, please do your part and work with him because the same exercise they are going to do, you could do at home, but speech definitely works. Blessings to your family and also check for developmental delay. Oh, okay. We got a comment from Bankhead. Jazz, you probably should have left the room when Aiden was in there because kids act different when the parent is not around. 9 times out of 10, he probably would have said more words if it was just the therapist, just some advice. And that's true too. Okay, my Jazzy life, she responded. Let's see what she said. I tried. The lady actually told me to come back in. Yeah, she told you to come back in because he was cutting up and that woman probably wasn't used to that. See, again, that's my point by saying what I just said. When you get the right one that can handle the kids. Maybe this, again, she was just there for an evaluation. I don't know if she's going to be that person was going to be the actual therapist. But that therapist got to understand Jasmine shouldn't always have to be in the room for you to be able to assess the children or work with the children, because that's your job to be able to navigate the children and their behaviors. That's what you went to college for. That's what you got training for. Yes, she will definitely have to work with them at home. Also, once they start services, they will not allow her to be in the room. My son does speech at. Okay, yes. Jasmine's going to need someone to keep her focus and regular in teaching the kids and taking them to their appointments. Exactly. She is. I believe y'all need assistance. But Aiden can get violent. Sky, yes, most of the comments are great advice. Yes, a lot of the comments that were on the screen, Jasmine did delete a lot of those negative comments, and rightfully so, because those are your kids. People ain't got the right to just say whatever they want to say about your kids just because you're on the internet, right? But no, speech therapy realm definitely isn't a bad thing. It definitely isn't a bad thing. Like I said, being a parent is very hard because y'all, we have a lot that's on our plate. We have to run the household, run the children, to take time for ourselves if we can even get it. I'm just hoping with Chris being there, I'm hoping Chris is really going to step up to the plate and be a positive influence in Jasmine's life with those children, because she definitely is going to need it. That girl got a lot on her plate over there, and she definitely is going to need it. And, instead of being on live streams at 2 o'clock in the morning, me personally, Jasmine, you need to go get your rest, sis. You need to be in the bed. When them kids go to bed, you need to be in the bed. Therefore, when it's time to get them up, you can get up and you can maneuver through the house like you're supposed to, because you're not super tired because you've been up all night. Dime says Hip's not stepping up. He won't even get a job, sis. Yeah, I know that, but working outside the home is much different than working inside the home. And as far as being there, being a support to her and those kids, she should get some counseling for herself as well. Well, you know what? She definitely is gonna need something. Jasmine needs, me personally, I think she needs a good support system. Does she have it? It doesn't appear that she did. Or she does. Aiden is very attached to Jasmine. He's going to have a hard time in preschool. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he definitely gonna have a hard time. Child, Chris ain't stepping nowhere but in the near to go. Not Dick Dash. Oh my goodness, she do not have. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she has anybody, and I think the one person that she kind of confided in was Chrissy, and obviously, as we seen last week, that relationship has tarnished. So, you guys might hear something in the background. It's my little cup. I have some juice in here. No excuse. He still needs a job. He definitely needs a job. He definitely does need that, honey. I'm not, baby. When I tell you, I second that emotion, because we need your financial support and your whatever other support you need to offer. But we definitely need that financial coming through the door. Most definitely. But I'm just, like I said, you guys, my whole take on the video is, I personally just wish Jasmine would stop exploiting her kids so much, especially when it comes to things like that. And if you're going to do it in a way where you're helping and teaching others, right? And don't necessarily, hey Pine, don't necessarily make excuses. Just sometimes you just don't even have to say anything, because you always got to remember, you don't owe the public anything. That's your life, and you display what you want to display of your life. But I really feel like why people have such a negative connotation about Jasmine is because we have watched so many videos of her. At times it looked like she appeared that she was just gonna give up, right? And and as Black women, y'all, we need to be strong. All women need to be strong, but you know how they always say strong Black woman. And a lot of times, hey, with love, a lot of times when you seen Jasmine, hey, Sabrina, when you seen Jasmine, you just didn't see that type of strongness out of her, y'all. I don't know if you guys remember that video that she did a couple years ago. It was like late 2019, when she was in, not this apartment she just moved out of, the one before that, when she was in that kitchen eating those noodles and she had on that black nightgown. Do y'all remember that? Oh my goodness. That video was just as worth as December the 6th, 2020. Okay, that was a bad video where sis was having a meltdown in the middle of the kitchen, and for some odd reason, she decided to film that. Right? She decided to film that and put it up on the platform for the world to see. And I guess because she felt like other women can relate, which yes, we can relate. But again, sis, it was the whole aesthetic of the video. The kids are screaming and hollering in the background. You snapping and cussing kids out. Sis, that was a little harsh, That was a little lot. Remember how Aiden would throw that little dog around? Yes. I think he's gotten used to the dog. I don't think he does that anymore. At least she doesn't put it on camera for us to see. Yes, the kids were hollering. It was just a lot going on. And sis, she really looked like she was about to go jump off that balcony. That's how she was appearing, And I just hope when she has this new baby, we don't get those type of videos anymore. I wish people would stop speaking. Hold on. Hey, Brittany. Let me see what you said. I wish people would stop speaking negatively about Aiden. Yeah, Barty Gang. The little boy can't help his situation. Unfortunately, he can't help it. You know, it's her job. Monica, you a mess. It's her job. That's why I really see that again. That's why I blame her for that. When Aiden was having those behaviors, sis, you never should have put that on camera. It wasn't for us to know that. It wasn't for the world to see. And it's not to say because you didn't show it means you're living a perfect life or you're trying to portray like you live in such a perfect life. No, sis, that's not what that means. That means it's a level of privacy for your family, right? Your kids deserve privacy. And when he was, a year or two ago, yeah, we didn't need to see that, sis. That video is on my jazzed up life. Is that where that video is at? I couldn't remember. Okay. Like I said, before December the 6th, that was one of the worst videos for me, right? She was sitting in that, eating those dry noodles, and she was standing in that black nightgown with no bra on, and her boobie was down to the floor. I don't know if you guys remember that video. And those kids, as she was having, like, I damn near was about to send the police over there for a welfare check. I was like, sis, are you okay? But again, y'all, that's when Jasmine was by herself. That's why I'm hoping and praying. Even if Chris is not going, I'm not saying he's going to leave her tomorrow. I'm not wishing that on her. But, God forbid, if something does happen, I'm hoping Jasmine can stand the test of time of being a single mama of 5 kids. Okay? I'm hoping she is mentally prepared for that because we've seen how she was with a single mom of 4 kids, no man in the building. So I don't feel we're speaking negatively on Aiden, simply discussing his possible issues. He's a beautiful boy. Mom needs to get him what he needs to allow him to flourish. Exactly, Don. But and to your point, Barty Gang, the reason why people do, again, it's because Jasmine has displayed so many of Aiden's behaviors to the public when she didn't need to do that. That is your baby, honey. It's your job to protect him and to protect him from the world. And when he was having those behaviors, that was the time you should have went into protection mode and cut that damn camera off. One reactor did a repeat of that video recently. Oh, okay, Deanna. I didn't see that. Reppin' BK said, I don't think they're being mean to Aiden. I think people have been trying to guide her, and it was frustrating to see that she wouldn't at least look into getting him evaluated. Well, yeah, now that's over, y'all. She's definitely going to do that. Hi, Constance. She's definitely going to do that. She has done that. She's got them, got them the speech involved. Hey, TMR and chat. I hit the like on my way in. I was looking for you last night to take that 59th birthday drink with me. Oh, Constance, happy birthday, sis. You guys wish Constance a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, sis. I'm sorry. No, I wasn't on last night. I think I went on yesterday during the afternoon. Hey, Nurse P Chronicles. All her children are beautiful. Aiden just needs the proper help and he'll be good. Yes, he definitely will. Oh, yeah, all her children are beautiful. And they're very unique in their own ways, Hey, Angela. I cannot believe I'm on a live. I'm in the bushes. Keep a secret. Angela, you a mess, sis. Yeah, we definitely are not trying to bash that little boy. I know a lot of people before a lot of the comments was deleted that I saw last night where people were discussing why did Aiden have that hat on and why she won't go get the boy's haircut. Well, y'all remember the last time she got his haircut, she had a terrible fit, and I guess Jasmine doesn't want to go through that again, but you just got to get him to the right barber that understands behaviors. Most kids, most little boys, when they get their hair cut, they do cut up. But what I feel like she should do is give him something to distract him, like take his tablet with him, give him his tablet in his hand, because he definitely has to get his hair cut. If she's not gonna braid it or do something to it, she definitely needs to get it cut. Yeah, it does. It takes a special barber. And you have those barbers out there. If it wasn't for people speaking on Aid and Jasmine, would have never had the twins evaluate. So those comments did help. Yes, those comments did help. So we're not gonna, again, that's the why, is it hate or constructive criticism? That's the reason of the title of this live stream. And it definitely shouldn't be hate. We know that it is hate from some people. We understand that because we know the world can be a hateful place, right? But I think for the most part, for the lot of people who follow Jasmine and been following Jasmine for quite some time, right? I think a lot of people talk to Jasmine out of concern. And Jasmine gets so many comments, she takes it as hate or people just being nosy in her business. Well, sis, when you put it out here for the world to see, you just made it the world's business. If you don't want people's input on certain things that's going on in your life, don't showcase it. And then we won't have anything to say about it. She also deleted most of the comments that were asking why she had that damn dress on again, too. Oh, Lord. You know what? Me personally, y'all know when she tried that dress on for the gender reveal, she said it was a very comfortable dress. And some of me is thinking, Jasmine, do you want somebody to buy you a couple more of those dresses? Because, baby, I really think the dress probably only costs about $20. It's not really expensive. Since at the end of the day, just go get you $80 more and get you 4 more dresses, same dress, different colors, and then we won't have nothing else to say, okay? But, Jasmine, if you're watching this video, sis, I will say, sis, you have been wearing that dress a lot. A whole lot. And as for as many months that you have been pregnant, sis, you should have plenty of maternity type clothing by now. I'm just gonna say that. But $8 a piece. Yes, $8 a piece at Rainbow. She said it cost $7.99. $7.99. Oh, but sis, you should have about 10 of them. At 3-year-old, those kids are sponges and could know so much if she just took the time. That's so sad. Yeah, I'm shocked her brother won't spend time with Aiden. And the boy needs masculine energy around him. He definitely does. And I'm shocked at that too. What's her brother named Keyshawn? I'm shocked that he doesn't come over there and get his little nephew. But you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember the video that Jasmine did. She did a live stream where she was very frustrated because she found out that their homeboy, her brother's homeboy, which she's a mutual friend to as well, daughter had a birthday party, and she found out through the grapevine. I think Keyshawn actually told her that he didn't want her and her kids there because her and her kids embarrasses him. So I don't know. So I maybe that got something to do why he don't come over there and spend quality time with his little nephew. I don't know, y'all. My son was like that with his haircut when I took him to the barber. It has gotten so bad. I had to learn how to cut his hair myself, and my son has autism. Okay, yeah. That's why I said love you. You just got to be creative. Like I state, she needs to find a barber that specializes in, cutting little kids' hair. They get it. And she takes his tablet with him. But since you can't just not get it cut because you don't want to deal with his behaviors, or maybe you're embarrassed when you take them and the people the barbers, for the most, especially if they cut kids' hair, since they used to that. They used to those type of behaviors. You girl, go over there and get that baby haircut now. I was just about to say Rainbow has plenty of comfortable dresses. Yeah, they sure do, Jacqueline. That's why Chris want to do anything for her. She doesn't require anything. That's true. It doesn't appear that she does because what did you say, Sofa? I agree, brother calls my sons his sons. Exactly. Yeah, my brother is very close with my sons. He's close with all my kids. He takes pride in being an uncle. Because Jazz's relationship is messed up with her entire family. It is, and that's unfortunate. That is. It's very unfortunate. Hold on, Bankhead. I'm trying to read all you guys' comments. And if I miss over your comment, I'm very sorry. Her brother in his own world, he ain't worried about helping Jazz. No, he's not. And normally last couple of moves, her brother was there to help. He didn't come help this move. At least she didn't film that. She didn't even speak of it either. I guess he figured, well, you got you a man over there now. You don't need my help. My youngest is 19 with autism, and the same guy has been cutting his hair since he was 7. Oh, when the kids were at speech, I didn't know Ava could speak so well. I think if she stopped babying them so much and encouraged them to use their words, they wouldn't appear the way she puts them out to be. And that's true, Nurse P Chronicle. That is definitely true. Yeah, I was very impressed with Ava. And if you guys remember, because again, I've been watching Jasmine since those kids were born, you know. And when I remember, Ava was the one that needed a therapist to come to the house because she Aiden walked faster than she did. You know, so at some point I thought Aiden was the one that was gonna, excel faster than Ava, but then it appears now that it's kind of reversed. Ava is she's really flourishing. Oh, she's a smart cookie over there. I was very excited to hear her use those words like she did. I didn't know she could use them. Yeah, she definitely has matured. Oh, she really has. So Jasmine should be very, at the end of the day, she should be very grateful that she does have a platform like she has, because there are a lot of people that gives Jasmine information that comes from a very caring place, and she needs to know how to embrace. Like Jasmine needs to know how to take constructive criticism and take it, and take it to where and take it as if people are trying to help you and not ridicule you, especially when it comes to the kids. Now, what she does with her life with her and Chris, sis, that's really your business. But when it comes to the kids, it says everybody involved in that because everybody love the kids. Okay, so people are not going to be quiet when it has something to do with the kiddos because the kids are the face of our future. So we want to make sure those kids are excelling and they're doing really well. And that's just not her kids, that's all the kids. Joanna, I'm starting to think she's wearing that dress on purpose because I just want to know why you keep wearing that dress. I agree. Children need love, attention, and discipline. They definitely do. They definitely do. I have 3 boys, and all of them didn't. Oh, welcome to the 2 Live crew, Constance. Thank you so much for becoming a member, sis. We appreciate you. I have 3 boys, and all of them didn't like getting their hair cut, but you have to get it done routinely to get them used to it. Exactly. Now, I have 3 sons as well. My sons, I didn't have that problem with them getting their hair cut. I don't remember any episodes. Everybody pretty much sat in that barber chair and did what needed to be done with their head. I didn't have that issue, but I have friends that had their issues with their sons. I've been at the barbershops where other little kids come in screaming and hollering, and. But again, she just needs to get him with the right, like you said, y'all know Jasmine at times could be lazy. She could be very lazy. So and this pregnancy is not helping the situation either. So, but however lazy that you are, you still need to make sure you putting a hat on his head, trying to camouflage because you believe because he never really leaves the house. He's always in the house. Well, since you're getting ready to send him to school, so he's getting ready to leave the house. And the last thing you need is no people talking about your son at the daycare, at the school. Because trust me, they do that. But Aiden still doesn't. I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry. I got to go back. This seems to be moving so fast, you guys. I apologize. It would be nice if she keeps all the kids' hair done. Okay, I read that, but Aiden still doesn't talk. Poor thing. No, he doesn't. But with this speech therapist, Joanna, hopefully he will start doing that. And with going to school and being around other kids, it'll probably help him. I give Yogi my phone. He turns in a chameleon. And he sits and gets his hair cut. Yeah, Coco Millen. Okay. I've never watched that. I haven't had to because my kids are way too old for that. Not my son, child. I swear every time. But my barber is amazing, and we go to the shop on a Monday to cut his hair. Very lazy and having another one, child. I don't know what she's gonna do. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do either. Hey, Ray, I don't know what she's gonna do either. But hopefully, Jasmine. Hey, Tamara. Hopefully, Jasmine gets it together. Pretty quick, because sis, you kind of going to be forced to. Y'all remember those parenting classes that she was supposed to take? And I think she said she took one in for like a couple of hours. And she said the person said that she was a good parent and she didn't need those classes. I was like, well, girl, how did they figure that out with one session that was probably a couple of hours or maybe even an hour? I don't know. I hope the therapy will work for him. It will help Jasmine potty train him when they can use those verbal cues. Exactly. Yes. So like at the end of the day, y'all, all of us have different experiences. With all of us being moms or a lot of us being moms, we have different experiences. Even for the ones who are not moms but work with children, Jasmine seemed to always think whenever she hears a negative comment or a constructive criticism comment about her kids, she's quick to tell you must don't have kids. No, sis, that's not true. A lot of times the person does have children and this is how they did it. And they're just giving you advice on maybe this is how you could do it. Because a lot of times Jasmine has to understand that just because somebody's typing it and you're reading it, it may come off as kind of strong or opinionated. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what the intention is. Like if a person takes the time to write out a comment advising you of some things, sometimes take heed to that comment, because everybody that's talking to you or coming at you is not coming from a mean, hateful place. My 2-year-old loves Coco Millen. He's learned so much from that show. Putting that small hat on Aiden head, trying to Oh, I missed your comment, sis. I'm sorry. Hide his hair, lazy. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dime Chick. When I seen her put that hat on his head, I was like, sis, just go get the boy a haircut. Matter of fact, when they left that therapy appointment, that should have been her next stop, was the barbershop. Since you was already out, sis, because I get it. When you sitting at home, especially when you big and pregnant like she is, when you sitting at that house, just the thought of leaving the house just makes you super tired, right? So I get it. But because you had to leave the house and take those kids to therapy, hopefully when she left that therapy, she rode that boy by the nearest barbershop. She is. Ava she is a cutie pie. She is just so sweet. So y'all, for the most part, that's the reason for this video, just to discuss what's going on. Like I said, you guys, all of us been watching Jasmine for quite some time. So, and at the end of the day, a lot of us talk out of concern, especially for the kids, because we have seen where Jasmine has had a terrible time being a single mom by herself, right? And now she's pregnant with the 5th baby. And I'm just hoping Jasmine has the stamina to keep persevering on. I'm just hoping and praying she does. But to me, Jasmine really needs to seek out some type of support system. She says she joined a group for picky eaters. I think you need to join a group for like a mom group, just a mom group where you could talk to other moms outside of YouTube that is going through similar situations as you. I think that would be very imperative for her. Don, why you keep calling that lady Jasper? Jasper watches reactors and reads comments. She takes the suggestions. She's just very slow to react. Yeah, that's true too. I'm always late to the meetings. Shake my head. Hey, everyone. Hey, Zoe. Yes, honey. This 2 Live crew, honey, by far the best damn chat on YouTube. Hey, Kay. I had to be in the bushes because I was doing things around the house. Okay, no problem. No problem, sis. So, y'all, that's pretty much concludes my live for today. I just wanted to come talk to you guys about the live stream. Or not, yeah, because she did it as a premiere. But talk to you guys about the video. Definitely talk to y'all about those comments. There was some hateful comments up there, but she obviously has deleted them. And any more coming. But, at the end of the day, y'all, it's no need to be hateful when it comes to those kids, because those kids can't help their situation. Their mother has to help it and the father. But unfortunately, the father's not here. So Jasmine is playing the part of both parents. And we know, as a lot of us that are single moms, we know that can be a lot to bear, but unfortunately for her, it's her current situation. Even with Chris being there, sis, technically you still a single parent, when it's all said and done. So hopefully Jasmine can do what she needs to do to get those kids the treatment and help that they need. Prayfully, she follows through with it, because y'all remember when she was doing the therapy with Ava the last time, she basically told the therapist to stop coming because he was an inconvenience to her. Y'all remember that? Oh my goodness. So I pray she don't do that this time. Liv said that she will be doing members only. Okay, well, good for her. That's probably why she is holding on to see so much. Yeah, that's true, Ray. She needs to learn acceptance. Yeah, but she needs a group that she can physically go to. Yeah, she does. But will she do that? More than likely not. But with with everything that's going on now with this variant and stuff, I don't know if they're going to open up anything like that, but we'll see soon. So my thing is, for Jasmine's sake and those kids' sake, hopefully the daycare lets them in really soon so they can start getting acclimated to a new world, right? Because they definitely are getting ready to go into a new world, because they've been in the house with their mama for 3 damn years. Just their mama and their siblings. They don't know other little kids. They really don't. So I think this will be a good change for them, and hopefully that Jasmine will embrace it. They'll embrace it. I know she discussed that her and Chris discussed separating them classrooms. I think that would be smart to do that, because Ava can't always hold Aiden's hand. It's just not going to happen. There are going to be times where they're just going to do separate things. I mean, Ava's a girl, Aiden's a boy, so Ava might want to do this sport and Aiden might want to do this sport, and they're not going to be together. She needs to allow them, although they're twins, she still needs to allow them to have their own identity. Olivia is hiding right now because she got her lips overly big. I saw her on Instagram. It was so funny. Oh, Lord. Y'all, at this point, nobody pays attention to Olivia. Nobody. Hell, Olivia don't even pay attention to Olivia. All right, you guys, I'm gone. I'm out of here. All right. Thank y'all so much for dropping by. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you just came in, go back and catch the replay of this live. Make sure you guys go and check out that the channel that we mentioned at the beginning of this live. Please make sure you go and check that channel out. I really would appreciate it. Like I told you guys, she just needed, I believe it was like 39 more subscribers. And she'll be at 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I was looking at something else. But you guys, make sure, I'm going to leave the link to her channel in the description box, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks so much. Come back. Miss TLD said, Olivia who? Right, sis. All right, y'all. I'm a holla. Bye-bye.